You drop the bag in the bin. Lid swings shut. Done. Gone. Except it isn't gone. It's just started the longest journey of its life, and you're never going to see any of it. Here's the version of this question everyone asks. Where does trash go? Landfill. End of story. But that's the easy question, the one with a boring answer. The harder question is the one nobody asks at the curb. What does it take? In fuel, in labor, in decades, in chemistry, to make something disappear from your life forever? Because a way isn't a place. It's an illusion built by trucks, sorting machines, incinerators, and a few thousand acres of compacted earth you will never visit. So what actually happens between the moment you let go of that bag and the moment its last molecule stops existing as anything recognizable? The answer starts before the truck even arrives. It starts with a truck that costs more than your house. A modern rear-loading garbage truck can run $250,000 to $350,000, packed with hydraulic compactors that crush volume down by a factor of 2 to 4 to 1. Your bag joins hundreds of others, mashed under thousands of pounds of pressure, and instantly loses its identity. Banana peel, junk mail, broken phone charger, all of it becomes one undifferentiated mass. The moment individual objects stop existing and waste as a category begins. That compaction isn't just convenience. It's the first act of transformation, the same principle ancient middens relied on when early humans piled refuse outside settlements and let time and weight do the work. Archaeologists have spent careers reading those pressed layers like pages in a book. What people ate, what broke, what they valued enough to keep. Your compactor truck is doing the same thing at 30 miles per hour, writing a page of your life that someone someday could theoretically read back, except almost no one will read it. It's headed somewhere designed to be forgotten. That somewhere has a name most people never learn. The material recovery facility, or if it skips recycling entirely, straight to the landfill. Engineered to a standard most people would find shocking. Modern landfills aren't holes in the ground. They're lined with multiple layers of compacted clay and thick, high-density polyethylene, the same plastic family as milk jugs, specifically to stop liquid waste from leaching into groundwater. Sanitary engineer William Rathia spent decades proving how wrong the public's mental model was. His Tucson-based garbage project, launched in 1973, excavated landfills like archaeological sites and found something nobody expected. Newspapers from the 1960s, still readable, buried for over 20 years. Rathje's research showed landfills aren't the fast composting furnaces people imagine. They're sealed, oxygen-starved vaults where organic decay slows to a crawl. A head of lettuce can outlast a human lifetime in there. That discovery changes everything about the next stage. If a landfill barely lets anything break down, then diversion, pulling material out before it ever arrives, becomes the only stage where transformation actually happens fast.
The structural shift happens at the material recovery facility, and it looks nothing like sorting by hand. Mixed recyclables move along conveyor belts through a gauntlet of machines. Star screens shake paper into one path and bottles into another, using nothing but vibrating discs and gravity. Eddy current separators use magnetic induction to physically launch aluminum cans off the belt. No human touch required. Near-infrared optical scanners fire light at every passing item and read its polymer signature in milliseconds, triggering an air jet that knocks the correct type of plastic into its own chute. This is the invisible industrial layer nobody pictures when they toss a bottle in the blue bin. A factory running at the speed of a small river, sorting your trash faster than you could name the objects in it. A single facility can process over 30 tons of material an hour, but sorting only matters if there's somewhere for the sorted material to go. And for decades there was, a country most Americans never thought about. That country was China, and the person who changed everything was a policy, not an individual. China's national sword, launched in 2017. For 25 years, China had imported the majority of the world's recyclable plastic and paper, processing it domestically. Then, almost overnight, Chinese regulators banned the import of most plastic scrap and set contamination limits so strict, under 0.5%, that most Western recycling streams couldn't meet them. Researchers at the University of Georgia, led by environmental environmental engineer Jenna Jambeck modeled the fallout in a 2018 study published in Science Advances. By 2030, National Sword would displace an estimated 111 million metric tons of plastic waste that had nowhere left to go. Cities across the U.S. and Europe quietly started landfilling or incinerating material they'd been calling recycled for years. The polished, feel-good image of the blue bin cracked open, revealing something messier underneath. Recycling had always depended on someone else being willing to take the problem off your hands.